Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Undertale. So before we get started, there's something that I actually missed, so we gotta do some backtracking a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean. Alright, yeah, so here we are. I did some backtracking, and apparently this is Undyne's house, and I was supposed to meet up with Papyrus, and we were all gonna hang out, so here we are. Oh, the human arrives. Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends. Yes. Okay, stand behind me. Psst. Make sure to give her this. She loves these. Hi, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am. And I brought a friend. Hi, I don't think we've... Why don't you two come in? Here, Undyne. My friend brought a gift for you on their own. Thanks. I'll, put it with the others. So are we ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun. Jesus. No chill. Why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? Then why are you here? Wait, I get it. You think that I'm gonna be friends with you, huh? Right. Really? How delightful. I'll accept. Let's all frolic in the fields of friendship. Not? Why would I ever be friends with you? If you weren't my house guest, I'd beat you up right now. You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams. I will never be your friend. Now get out of my house. Dang, what a shame. I thought Undyne could be friends with you. But I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge. Challenge? What? Papyrus, wait a second. Darn it. He thinks I can't be friends with you. What a joke. I can make friends with a wimpy loser like you any day. I'll show him. Listen up, human. We're not just gonna be friends. We're going to be besties. I'll make you like me so much, you won't be able to think of anyone else. It's the perfect revenge. Why don't you have a seat? Sure. Comfortable? I'll get you something to drink. All set. What would you like? Hey, don't get up. You're the guest. Sit down and enjoy yourself. Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear. What do we got? Sugar goes in tea. Soda. Hot chocolate. Tea box. Hot chocolate. Oh, you want some hot chocolate? Wait. I just remembered. That container's empty. I stopped getting it because it was always a hassle. Asgore kept getting marshmallows stuck in his beard. Okay, tea. Huh. Coming right up. It'll take a moment for the water to boil. Okay. Okay, it's all done. Here we are. What a strange visit. Careful, it's hot. It's not that hot, just drink it already. It's burning. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend. This is weird. Hey, you know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea. Golden flower tea. That's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies. Sort of. You know, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. Excuse me. Do you want to know how to beat me? I said yes, and from then on, he trained me. One day, during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad. But he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, he kept training me. And now I'm the head of the Royal Guard. I'm the one who gets the trained dorks to fight. Like, Papyrus. But, to be honest, I don't know if I could ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty frickin' tough. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, look, he's supposed to capture you. And he ended up being friends with you instead. I could never send him into battle. He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know. So, maybe he can do something else with his life. Oh, sorry. I was talking for so long. You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more. Wait a second. Papyrus, his cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now. And he's not here to have it. You'll have to have it for him. Okay. That's right. Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking. Which means that if I give his lesson, we'll become closer than you can never imagine. Afraid? We're gonna be best friends. Let's start with the sauce. Damn, extreme cooking. Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound on the dust with your fist. Strong. You know, knock over a tomato. Yeah. Our hearts are united against these healthy ingredients. Now it's my turn. We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now, we add the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best, but I just buy store brand. They're the cheapest. Just put them in the pot. Carefully. I guess we should probably, cook a little bit more carefully, because I guess maybe that's how papyrus work? They clank against the empty bottle. Nice! Alright, now it's time to stir the pasta. As a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it. Stir harder. Harder! Harder! Jeez. She's a maniac. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stovetop symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. Hold right to turn up the heat. Jeez. I don't think I can go any hotter. What? Man, no wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. Got a real Chef Ramsay here. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Oh, who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. I understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends. That's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I could destroy you without regret. I've been defeated. My house is shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch. Allowed on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on, hit me with all you've got. I don't want to. Make attack. What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force? You just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? Heh. You know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I hated your stupid saccharine shtick, but the way you hit me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now I know you aren't some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Just like him. Listen, human. It seems you and Asgore are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here. And I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls, cross the barrier, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Well, let's get the hell out of this flaming house. Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again another time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang out with Papyrus. So, if you need me, drop by Snowden, okay? Oh, and if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see you later, punk. Can I... Sounds like only fire lives here now. Weird. I guess you can't put the fire out. She didn't really make much of an attempt to save her own house. That's hilarious. Okay. go check out Snowden. Let's see what they're up to there. Alright, so we're in Snowden. What's going on here? Oh, hey. You're leaving soon, right? Don't come here to say goodbye. Goodbyes aren't allowed in my town. Just see you laters. Hey. Hey, punk. What's up? Papyrus, how could you stand this cold? I have no skin. So, why don't we stand in Grillby's instead? Because I hate grease. Well, you don't have a stomach. No, but I have standards. Alright, well, nothing too interesting going on here, so let's just go back and... Okay, so there's one thing I just remembered to do while I was at Undyne's house, is I went back to Brady and Caddy and got the mystery key, which is actually for this house, apparently. So, item, mystery key, the red house door was unlocked. The key disappeared. Okay. So, let's see what this is about. Dear Diary, Shiren's sister fell down recently. It's sad, without her sister to speak for her. It's sad, without her sister to speak for her, she's become more reclusive than ever. So I reached out to her and told her that she, Blukey, and I should all perform together sometime. She seemed to like that idea. Dear Diary, I like to buy a new diary for every entry I make. I love to collect diaries. Dearest Diary, our cousin left the farm to become a training dummy. That leaves just Blukey and I. Blukey asked me if I was going to try to become corporal too. They sounded so resigned. Come on, Blukey. You know I'd never leave you behind. And besides, I never find that kind of body I'm looking for anyway. My darling diary. I met someone interesting today. Last week I posted that advertisement for my human fan club. Today was our first meeting. Only one other person came. Honestly, she's a dork, and she's obsessed with these awful cartoons. But she's kind of funny, too. I want to see her again. Dearie, my diary. My diary collection is going fabulously. I have like 5 now. Dear Diary, she surprised me with something today. Sketches of a body that she wants to create for me. A form beyond my wildest fantasies. In a form like that, I could finally feel like myself. After all, there's no way I could be a star the way I am now. Sorry, Blukey. My dreams can't wait for anyone. So apparently that house used to belong to Nublook's sister, who was incredibly depressed in her ghostly form, but was good friends with Dr. Elfie's. She was also into performing and whatnot. She requested that Elfie should make her a body. So that's pretty cool. Alright, where are we going? The elevator is in use. Alright. We're getting close to the end here, guys. Alright. We're back to Toriel's house. There's a heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? Yes. There's a worn dagger inside the box. Sure. Even though we won't use it. Room under renovations. A long time ago, a human fell into the ruins. Injured by its fall, the human called out for help. He took the key. Okay. It's Asgore's journal. All the current page says is nice day today. The ink is still almost wet. There's a Santa Claus outfit inside. It's a trophy. #1 nose nozzle. Champs 98. It's a closed drawer. There are robes, button-up shirts, and a pink hand-knit sweater that says, Mr. Dad Guy. I like how all the flowers are the only thing that's colored in. Asriel, the king's son, heard the human's call. He brought the human back to the castle. Over time, Asriel and the human became like siblings. The king and queen treated the human child as their own. The underground was full of hope. Another key. Huh. Can we go down now? You unlock the chain. Then, one day, the human became very ill. The sick human had only one request, to see the flowers from their village, but there was nothing we could do. The next day, the human died. Asriel, racked with grief, absorbed the human soul. He transformed into a being with incredible power. It's a really sad story. With a human soul, Asriel crossed through the barrier. He carried the human's body into the sunset, back to the village of the humans. Asriel reached the center of the village. There, he found a bed of golden flowers. He carried the human onto it. Suddenly, screams rang out. The villagers saw Asriel holding the body. They thought that he killed the child. The humans attacked him with everything they had. He was struck with blow after blow. Asriel had the power to destroy them all. But Asriel did not fight back. Clutching the human, Asriel smiled and walked away. Wounded, Asriel stumbled home. He entered the castle and collapsed. His dust spread across the garden. The kingdom fell into despair. The king and queen had lost 2 children in one night. The humans had once again taken everything from us. The king decided it was time to end our suffering. Every human who falls down here must die. With enough souls, we can shatter the barrier forever. It's not long now. King Asgore will let us go. You should be smiling. You should be smiling too. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? You're going to be free. The last corridor. What's up, man? So you finally made it. The end of your journey is at hand. In a few moments, you will meet the king. Together, you will determine the future of this world. That's then. Now, you will be judged. You'll be judged for your every action. You'll be judged for every EXP you've earned. What's EXP? It's an acronym. It stands for execution points. The way of quantifying the pain you have inflicted on others. When you kill someone, your EXP increases. When you have enough EXP, your love increases. Love, too, is an acronym. It stands for level of violence. A way of measuring someone's capacity to hurt. The more you kill, the easier it becomes to distance yourself. The more you distance yourself, the less you will hurt. The more easily you can bring yourself to hurt others. But you never gained any love. Of course, that doesn't mean you're completely innocent or naive. Just that you kept a certain tenderness in your heart. No matter the struggles or hardships you faced, you strive to do the right thing. You refused to hurt anyone. Even when you ran away, you did it with a smile. You never gained love, but you gained love. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Now, you're about to face the greatest challenge of your entire journey. Your actions here will determine the fate of the entire world. If you refuse to fight, Asgore will take your soul and destroy humanity. But if you kill Asgore and go home, monsters will remain trapped underground. What will you do? Well, if I were you, I would have thrown in the towel by now. But you didn't get this far by giving up, did you? That's right. You have something called determination. As long as you hold on, as long as you do what's in your heart, I believe you can do the right thing. Alright? We're all counting on you, kid. Good luck. Alright. So we just missed out on the hardest fight of the game by constantly doing the right thing and not killing anyone. So keeping the pacifist route, we don't have to fight Sans, which makes the game a lot easier. What's down here? I don't remember. What's down the stairwell? Oh! It's a coffin. There's a name engraved on it. Chris. It's empty. That's kind of eerie. I wonder what happened to the other kids. I wonder how they died. I'm gonna have to look up a theory on that. Alright. Let's go talk to Asgore. Dum-de-dum. Oh, is someone there? Just a moment. I've almost finished watering these flowers. Here we are. Howdy. How can I... Oh. I so badly want to say, would you like a cup of tea? But you know how it is. Nice day today, huh? Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. Perfect weather for a game of catch. You know what we must do? When you are ready, come into the next room. Alright, I'm ready. It's a throne. Really? It's another throne covered by a white sheet. Alright, let's do this. How tense. Just think of it like a visit to the dentist. Are you ready? If you are not, I understand. I am not ready either.